Northern Sunny here, and let's do the first part of my challenge slash let's play. I've always had problems, if you watched any of the videos, with my first let's play for the jungle. I have real problems wondering where this let's play or whatever is going, and where I'm taking this families where I'll have to finish the families. I'll get them in there, play for so long, and I get bored because I don't know what I'm doing with them. Sort of like my own life, I never know where it's going. So I thought, well, let's do a challenge, and then I've got a clear, concise beginning and end, and I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. So I'm going to be doing, as you can probably tell from the title, the Legacy Challenge. And I'll explain all that when I get back in the video. Well, we get further on in the video, rather. And this is the screen as comes up. So you've got spring. Spring is a great time to plant your garden to take advantage of the spring flowers, but watch out for those mud puddles. Summer. Temperatures are climbing, so beat the heat with water balloons and sprinklers. Watch out for thunderstorms. They can be electrifying. Gather your garden produce to make a Harvest Fest feast. To celebrate with friends and family, enjoy the changing leaves and leaf piles before things get chilly. And winter. When you're not bundled up indoors, have some fun in the snow or on the ice. Don't forget to decorate for Winterfest and plan your New Year's resolutions. I just wish you could change like fall to autumn, because here in England it's like autumn. But half the time when I watch things from America, I end up half saying fall. But like, really? Fall? This is England, not America. I thought, well, since we have just had eternal summer, it makes sense to go to the next season, which is fall. Plus, I really want to get a winter, but don't quite want to start in winter. So, fall it is. Here we are. So here is our founding sim. We are in Newcrest, and we do have a blank, empty lot. Our founding sim is called Andrea Elmore, and she has appropriately wanted successful lineage. And her traits are ambitious, family-oriented, domestic, and perfectionist. So we do need to quickly build a simple house, because we need somewhere to live, and it's raining. So as I get on to that, I will attempt to do two things at once and explain. No, I'm not going to be able to. I can't focus on the two things at once. Sorry guys. Put the nice new season store in, I think. Wait, did I get... No. Part of the challenge is you need to buy the Knight of Octagon table decoration, and we have it. So naughty. So, Knight. Suit of armor. Oh good, we can still buy it, but it's going to leave practically nothing, which is the idea of the challenge. So we want to place that into the family inventory, because that's like your crest of art, your shield. Because Andrea is from an old family that's fallen out, and they went into hiding for secret reasons for a while. And part of the Let's Play will be discovering what those secret reasons are. Well, that's the Let's Play element of it. I need to do that for the actual Legacy Challenge. The whole idea of the Legacy Challenge is, with succession laws, to continue for 10 generations. And I'm just going to go with some supplies idea and ignore all walls. And I might have to make the house slightly smaller. Yeah, we are. Move you along and shrink the house. At least roofs don't cost anything. And for that. Alright, so what did we get? Got a toilet and a Right. I don't care about colours right now. I'm just pulling them out. I'll play with colours later when I've got slightly more money. Put 2 down. You can't afford a cooker at all. Basic sink. Ugh. Can we get a chair to sit on? No, we can't even get a cushion. The basic cushion's 90 and we've got 70. So I think we're stuck with that, so let's go up and we'll stick the roof on a leaf. Roofs don't cost anything. I do prefer these roofs. They're easier to work with in my opinion. So most of my roofs are square and like this. So there is our basic starter's house. It's not going to center. Right. So the basis of the legacy challenge, as I said, to do 10 generations. Starting with 1 sim. You can't use money cheats. You can't restart after bad events. You can only use anti-aging once. You can only use 1 wish at the wishing well per sim. You can only change the aspiration. So how she wants the successful lineage after it's finished. No bringing him back from the dead. Move into a 50 by 50 lot, which I have done, and no moving. The succession laws, there is a whole list of them on the Legacy Challenge. There are more rules, but I've kept it slightly more basic, because some of them I'm like, what? But I have kept the succession laws, and I am keeping the randomizing of traits after the founder sim. So gender, I've got matriarchy, so I've got female founder, and only girls are eligible unless there's no girls. Bloodline, traditional, naturally born from the previous generation unless illegible, then adopted or illegitimate. So it has to be from both Andrea and her partner unless there is a problem and there is no naturally born, or unless Andrea doesn't have a part or a succession of her, doesn't have a sim with a partner, and then if someone had an illegitimate child, it would be theirs. Explorer. Oh, exemplar. My handwriting. I have got it written down to remember, or I'd never remember all this. Name a trait. I'm saying ambitious. And it must be one of the founders, which it is. So they have to have that trait to be heir, if none is the oldest in the family. And species tolerant. Species has no impact. Hopefully this means I'm not going to fail, since I do want to keep slightly simpler to begin with, since I've never done anything like this before. I've always got lost in my games, so this is me attempting to make something out of this. Which is why I haven't got any rules about no jobs or only make off certain things. Because I am doing this for seasons, I do want to try and do gardening. I have got a nice big lot. I want to try and work as much as possible. But we might end up getting a job to begin with, at least. So, with that, let's get Andrea out of the rain. Now, I made this sim before seasons came out, so I have no idea on what her outer clothes will be. And she's not going to be happy because we haven't got an umbrella stand, so she hasn't got an umbrella. So I might have to go and redo her clothes when we get a chest of drawers, because at the moment we've got nothing. So let's see what her... Well, the weather's warm with light rain. So ideally we'd have a coat, but we don't. So I'm sorry, Andrea, but we're going exploring. We're no protection. Because we haven't got any money, and we need some money. Oh, what are you doing all the way over here? Let's quickly move our post box over here. I've just noticed it never really gives you an outdoor bin. And we haven't got the money for one. Have we? Have we got money for at the very least a bin? Yes, but not an outdoor one, which is practically useless to us. So the first thing we're probably going to save up for is a bin. So let's go see what we can find. Or just a light. What we're looking for is any... Oh, there's a bin there, but it's really not very helpful. We might have to go somewhere. We are in Newcrest. Which, well, nice, and does have nice big lots, doesn't, to my knowledge, have a lot of collectibles. So, yeah. This is many people are walking around. We do need to find a partner, though. So, we'll go back to Andrea, who's at least playing on her phone in the rain. But she's enjoying the rain, which hopefully she won't get angry with me. Or won't get angry with us when she gets absolutely soaking wet. So we'll go to the map. And we'll go somewhere else. Which is another reason I did things the way I did. So we had no problem with moving around. Yay. So, where shall we start? So we'll go see what Willow Creek's like. Sounds, this is, I suppose, one way to, have a look and see what all the different, worlds are like in the different seasons. So at least we're going to have a good exploration. I also don't want you to be fooled. My loading screens are probably as long as everyone else's, in some cases if not longer. I just quiet during the... I have worked out how to cut them out, so I am quiet during the loading screens, so I can just trim them down. Otherwise they are ridiculously long, and I completely forget to talk about. So here in Oasis Springs, it is windy and cool, but there is no rain. So this is a good place to come to. Let's see what collectibles or whatever plants we can find to harvest. I have never really done this. I am a complete noob at this. Which is, for a Let's Play, that's a good place to be. And I can't see anything. I think I've done this once in Willow Creek, but never got very far with it. I think I mostly just found frogs. And I can't find anything. I haven't even been looking for a minute, but still. If we can't find anything, we find a boy, we'll have to start that way instead. Ideally, I want Andrea to mostly stay at home and partner to go out to work. But to begin with, at the very least. And I don't think there's anything around this area. No. So just decoration plants, nothing to harvest. Unless I've missed somewhere. Can't get over there from here. That's the problem with not having an open world. Right, yeah. can't find anything here, so let's jump into the next area of Oasis Springs. Right, we've come to like the bar and stuff to hopefully find a harvestable plant. So we'll start this way and we'll have a look. But I'm beginning to wonder if there's any harvestable plants in Oasis Springs. Oh, look for frogs. Hopefully we can find a frog and sell it for some money. Poor frog. But at least it's something. That's the first thing we found. Any more? There's fishing. Could always try our hand at fishing. So she's found a frog. She hasn't got it in her inventory yet. There's toilets here. Oh, now she's got it in inventory. No, don't place in the world. Just sell it. $30. It's tight here, so I use the bathroom. You don't really need it, but it gets you to where we are. A dig thing. Yep. And you can go dig for that. See what we find. It's just not raining here. Is she walking around in a bathers? No, he. We'll have to see after we've had a quick glance around the world and see what we can find. We'll have to see if we can find Andrea partner. So after she's dug that up, there's obviously not really a lot around here. There's two boys in here. Jeffrey Landgrab and Carly Davies. So, well, Jeffrey's married, isn't he? Oh. Who are you? Dominique Frias. I'm not sure if you're married. Come back here. So we're gonna find out. It's better than looking for things we can't find. We'll have to try Willow Creek, where I'm fairly sure we'll have slightly more success another time. Well, not even another time. Soon. But we might as well talk to some boys. And I think we're frozen. This is where the game is still glitching. See if this unglitches it. No, it does not want to talk to him. We have definitely frozen. I mean, it says we're paused, but we're not. Could have a fossil inside. I don't care right now. Just want to sell it. I want to do anything. Now I'm wandering around with a fossil in my hand. Ah! Of all the times. Really? So we just sit here and twiddle our thumbs then? No, I just want to sell the fossil. So up to 140. Friendly introduction. Hopefully she gets over here before he runs off. And hopefully he's not married. That would be bad. Well, we might as well introduce ourselves to the others are here as well, because we're gonna need some friends. Maybe. It's nice to have friends. We don't want to be lonely. But ideally, we're going to be focusing on Dominique. Come on, Andrea. Oh, in the meantime, we'll pause for a second. I'll have a quick look at... Yes. So it has really started us right back at the beginning of fall, which is nice. For some people, it does start you saying, now, this is the weather for Oasis Springs. This isn't the weather for where we are, so Oasis Springs is going to have mystery weather. So we're going to have a fairly decent thing, which is cool. We'll probably end up adding some extra holidays in. I mean, here in England, we have like the Easter, and we have Halloween and Bonfire Night. I wish you could like move Harvest Fest. I don't really know how to move it. Cancel holiday, edit holiday. Is there any way we can like move it days? No. Because ideally, if I could, I'd have like Harvest Fest here, and then like Halloween here. Because Halloween's like right at the end of fall. Well, autumn. I suppose we could have it on the Saturday. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll do that one later. We'll put a couple of holidays in later before the end of this, or even in the next part of the Let's Play. In the meantime, here comes Andrea, which is good timing. I think you're going for a drink. And we'll just casually introduce ourselves. And we'll have a sit down, we'll have a nice little chat. So, yeah, my name's Andrea Elmo. Andrea Elmo, I haven't really heard of your family. He's like good timer, so he's almost like posh. Oh, Jeffrey's walking out. Oh, we'll just leave Jeffrey. Carly. You can always just leave Carly as well. We'll always chat to them another time. But we'll just stick with talking to Dominique. If it will let us click on him. There we go. So friendly. So we come up straight out and ask if he's single. But do you really want to snap him up quickly? Do you want to come and leave your nice posh little house? Declare weather preference. Ask about career. You want to leave your nice little cozy house and come live with me in a poor place with like £140. I do need to double check on how to reduce your money because we're not allowed to. One of the rules I'm sticking to is they're not allowed to bring any money in with them. I think you just type money and then the actual amount. Debate existence of vampires. We'll just get the nice little friendly conversation going. And then we'll just sneakily throw out there, are you single? Dominique is in an opening act at Limelight. So he does have a job. And we'll just, if he comes and joins us, we'll just let him keep his job. So we'll just skip through a little bit because they're having a slow conversation. But at least they're having a pleasant conversation. Dominiqu's self-assured. Deep conversation. And Andrew's created the Christmas skill. I think our whole family is going to need the Christmas skill, particularly the How much longer till she has to be single? Next one. So the next time the slide moves down, asking if he's single. There's definitely a bit of lag. Can't really see whether it's any worse than normal. So we go straight for pickup line. And maybe do a funny joke about monkeys. Is he single? Come on, tell us. Oh, he's married. Oh no. There's no point doing the pickup line. Oh, we don't need to talk to you anymore. Who are you? Marcus Flex. Weren't you a Flex as well? Oh, fries. So let's go check on this lad over here instead then. You look interesting. Yeah, leave him. He's useless to us. He's married. Ignore him. Stop talking to him. He's gonna go and join in our conversation over there. Okay, well, we'll just focus on you and ignore Dominique. Friendly. This time we're just gonna go straight up and ask if he's single. I'm not gonna hide. We're looking for a mate. We're looking for a husband. Don't really want thing in our conversation anymore, but never mind. Oh, is he actually gonna come and sit down next to us? Oh, that's cool. And he is single! I think we found our partner. Get to know. We seem to be having a three-way conversation here, but I'm just gonna really ignore Dominique. I'm sorry, Dominique. I'd like to still be friends with you, but right now... Marcus has become the focus of our interests. Poor soul. He's got an earring in. I've never really have most of my boys with earrings in. And as head of the powerhouses, of course, he's going to be active. I wonder what job he's got. I mean, he probably has a job. He's a bro. I might leave this part here. I'm just going to keep chatting. Marcus up for a little bit, and then I might record another one straight after. Or I might just take her home, put her to bed, and then restart in the morning.